one.
What music means to me. To me, music is everything. Not only is it my profession, what I do to make money to support my family, but it's also what I do for fun. Music is how I met my wife, how I met most of my friends, and how I spend most of my time. So for me, music is everything.
For me, music is emotion. If you're ever just trying to vibe to a feeling, music is always what you go for. And that's why, to me, music is emotion.
To me, music means connection. Not only do I connect with the emotions conveyed by the music, which helps me express myself, when we sing, it brings us together in the experience and with each other and with the audience. We can reach people in a way that isn't always possible with words alone, and it links me to something that's larger than myself.
Music is motivation. Music helps me motivate me at work, it helps me get things done faster, and in a good mood.
So one of those big things I could say about music is that it's the word connection. When you can't find the words, there's music. When you can find the words, there's music. When you want to sing the words, there's music. And it's one of those things that it makes us very similar, but also very different. Because of our different musical tastes that we all have. So it's a really personal thing, but it's also universal. Brings us all together, helps you to create memories, brings out a lot of emotion, happy, sad, angry, frustration, confusion, any other state of mind you're in. And that connection itself is probably one of the first things that I've felt in my life. It's been probably about 40 years since I really had my first connection with music, longer than any other connection I've had in my life. So for me, it's my life's work. And because of that, I have two careers in music, one as a performer and as an educator. And honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing without that connection. It's really what allows me to be me.
Music is so healing for me, especially since I've been struggling with a lot about school and figuring out what I want to do, because now I'm in college and I'll be entering my senior year. I have followed music throughout my entire life, it feels like, from elementary school choir now till high school chorale. It's been huge in my life and it's helped me get through a lot of tough times. So music is definitely healing, and this group obviously exemplifies that for me as well. So I'm very blessed to be a part of this, and music is definitely healing along with everything else on this board.
Music is unity. You see all these gatherings of people, concerts, church sermons, everything, and it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, you still come together for the same one thing, and that's music.
So to me, music is communication because it's one of those art forms that has the ability to cross through color and creed. Everyone can understand it. It doesn't really matter where you come from. So to me, that's why music is a great communicator.
Right. So I think music is freeing because, like, if you're having like a really bad day, like you can just like put on your favorite song, or if you're an instrumentalist or a singer or whatever, you can play or sing, and it really just really helps you forget all of like your worries, that whatever you're worrying about, or like, you know.
Music is freedom because it helps people express the way they feel. And if you can't express the way you feel, how are you free?
Music is therapy. When I'm having a really tough day or have been really stressed out by everything that went on, music gives me that chance to kind of release and feel better. I will put on my favorite music and listen to it, or I'm also an organist and I like to play my favorite songs, and if I've had a really bad day, I might play the organ really loud, and somehow the stress of the day seems to go away. Another thing about music is it allows me to express my feelings and emotions when words fail you. So it allows you to kind of play through the sorrow of grief or the joy and celebration and praise. And it just allows your word to get out when regular words fail. And that's what music means to me.